We're here at Bearmouth RV Park. It's kind of halfway in between Glacier National Park and Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
I always want to say Yosemite.
I know, that's why I said Yellowstone, so that you would say Yellowstone.
But yeah, we were boondocking up at Glacier, and we're going to be boondocking down at Yellowstone. So we wanted to kind of refresh the tanks and get our batteries charged back up, and you know, take long showers.
I was just about to say take showers for as long as we wanted.
You know, we take showers every other day when we're boondocking, so we still take showers.
Yes, absolutely.
We just skip one in between, and we just kind of do a wipe down. But we also needed to refill our tanks, and we had to do laundry, and we could do all of that here. Yeah,
That's the most important thing.
After 7 days off grid, we definitely need to do laundry. And there's places that do it around there, but it's so much easier to spend $50 to stay at a campground, get it all done, get everything refreshed, and move on.
Right.
So while we're here, we noticed that there is a ghost town.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see it.
I'm hoping I can get up there. I've read a couple of things saying that sometimes the road is really rough to get up there, so we may or may not make it. I don't know. We're about to head out and see.
He just got new tires on the truck today, so he's going to put them to the test.
Yes, the truck desperately needed tires, so I got the BF Goodrich KO3s, and just put them on the stock rims, no lift kit, nothing like that, but I wanted some tires that would perform a little better when we're heading on these dirt roads and rocky trails that we tend to get on than the pure street tires that I had before, but I still wanted performance on the road to where it would have good tread life and not be super loud and all that. I think these are a good happy medium.
I noticed that they did a great job of washing your rims.
Oh, they didn't do anything. They just put the tires on and sent me on my way. But I will say that they were super fast.
Yeah.
I went on a one-wheel ride for just over an hour, and when I got back, they were already done.
And they got them in same day.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pomp's Tire Service.
Something like that, yeah. I guess it's a national brand. They got a lot of locations on the West Coast. But anyway, they did a great job. They were relatively decent priced and got us on our way.
Very good. All right, let's go check out this ghost town.
Let's see what it's all about.
McCards on the move, we are coming your way.
So the sign is giving us notice. Single lane, winding dirt, slippery road ahead. So here we go. Let's see what they got.
Made it up here to Garnet. You know, mining car right here.
Full of rocks.
Apparently there's another way you can get there if you go up 200 instead of the way we came. That's supposedly a little easier. But, you know, that's no fun.
Maybe we'll take that way home.
Yeah, maybe we will. We'll see. But they got this little setup here where it gives you all the information. Tells all about it. They were working this thing from 1895 to 1917. And shows you all the different things that went on during those years here. Apparently we have to park up here and we walk down this little trail to get over there, and it's got signs and stuff along the way. It says follow me to Garnet. So I do believe they have you walk over this trail to get to it because you're coming from up above rather than parking down by it. And that way it gives you a better overview of what the town looks like. Just gives you a nice little overlook. Unfortunately, we seem to do everything in the evening, and everything we're doing is in the direction of sunset. So the glare is going to be bad, but once I get down there, it won't be. You can see the town right there. It looks like very well kept.
Yeah.
And a pretty nice little town back in the day, especially for being up on top of the mountain like this.
Oh, it was definitely, 10 miles up.
It would have been tricky getting up here back then. So here's Main Street. We're walking down now. Back in 1912, a fire came and there were several other buildings here that got burnt down. The old version of today's wheelbarrow. Man, I think it'd have been a little harder to push that thing with all steel like that.
Yeah.
And
Heavy.
that over there was probably your bathroom.
No smoking.
This is the, what did they say? The best kept or the
Oh,
most
the
renovated
most preserved ghost town.
in all of Montana. Oh, log. So someone tell me in the comments, all the old West movies and stuff, you always see buildings like this where it's got the big square front on it like that. And those over there, same way. Why did they build them like that? Was it so they could put a sign on it or something? Or just so they would know where the front was? I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
I have a theory. I don't know. I'm going to go based on the Westerns my dad watches. That's where they can hide behind and shoot at the incoming people.
Oh, yeah. That's right. They always do stand on top of the building behind that
like,
wall.
see? Where
Yep,
it's like...
it's perfect for that. Look at it from the side. Gives you a place to hide while you're shooting at somebody.
And you shoot at the people.
I'll tell you right now, I have a truck with suspension and tires that are made for going up that. I cannot imagine riding on one of these wagons all the way up that rough road, which was probably even worse back then. But people were tough back then, that's for sure.
The stagecoach in here was called a Democrat. The coach was a spring wagon with 2 seats and a fancy name.
There you go.
This one was a saloon too. Wasn't that one we just read a saloon?
It was a saloon.
How many saloons?
It also had a brothel upstairs.
How many saloons do they need?
Small little town. We got at least 2 saloons. How many more you think we'll find?
Literally across the street from each other.
I'm guessing this one over here
Was a motel.
was a hotel, motel, living quarters, something. This was the J.K. Wells Hotel. J.K. Wells Hotel.
Oh, wait. The door you see on the second floor of the photo to the right once served as the entryway for heavy trunks. Huh. So there was a pulley that they used and got their stuff up there.
So see the big pole sticking out right up there. They used that as a pulley system so they could bring the big trunks up through that door right there. Over here was your bathroom. They had 2 seats in this one.
2 seats in this one. That's for getting cozy with your friends.
Yeah, y'all got to go. You're going to have to get friendly. Right behind the hotel. And then you got the stables. Some different houses and stuff all up in there. With the horseshoe up there. Some old plows. Sharpening grinding wheel back there. A couple of saddles.
This thing is over 100 years old. This whole town, like.
This one here was the newlywed cabin. Check it out.
They worked that bed hard.
I bet that bed has seen some stuff right there.
This old stove.
Just amazing, the construction. This is almost 150 years old and still standing. Definitely was probably kind of drafty.
Yeah.
Nah, they just stuff stuff in there. This one doesn't have a door, so we can actually go inside it.
Lonesome Pine, it says.
Yeah. The old stoves.
Got the nice dirt floor.
Yeah. It was probably wood back then.
I don't.
You just hang your close-up out on the porch. You see in this one, the old flooring and stuff just caved in on it. This guy, he didn't like to have neighbors, and he wanted to see what was going on in town. So he built this one way up here on top of the hill. So that way he can overlook the whole community.
Maybe he was the mayor.
Maybe. Let y'all see inside. Still got the old stove in here.
Looks like it used to have a loft.
And an old loft and some flooring.
I don't know if this is flooring or if that was from the loft.
Who knows?
The jail was erected in 1897 but never received much use. During the early days, there were shootings and problems with claim jumpers, but people generally would work out their issues without using the jail.
Well, that's nice. Let's see. An old stove in here. So I was saying here that Mr. Stoddard lived here all the way until the 1960s, collecting weather data. And this photo here was taken in the 80s, and then after the 80s is when they stabilized it and rebuilt it. So this has been redone.
And it does say that it, more than a jail, it served just as a drunk tank, which, you know, since they have so many daggum saloons in here.
Bunch of saloons and miners, what do you expect?
they needed it.
Well, there you have it. Our first time visiting a ghost town.
Yeah, a real one, which is pretty cool, actually.
Didn't see any ghosts, but it's pretty cool to see how people used to live back in the day. This old mining camp had a lot going on.